Here we go. This is your Let's Play Fort Zombie. I'm going to be playing Ben Riley, the average goon that you, my audience, chose. If you ever wanted to see what life is like to survive a zombie apocalypse as the most average person possible, well, here's your guy. We put him with all sorts of finesse, and that's a good start to his finessefulness. And he's also the blade master. Watch how many blades I actually find in this video. I've already gone through a tutorial with the last few videos, so I'm not going to be talking as much about the mechanics of what's going on in this game. More, I'm just going to be interjecting with what's going on at the present time. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be sitting here acting like I'm scared for my life. If anything, this game is more frustrating than it is frightening. There are very tense moments, but mostly you're just going to be praying that one of them doesn't get a lucky swipe at you. The average goon here has about 15 toughness. Usually when you go into this game you would have about 40 to 50. What does this mean for him? This means that one swipe or one lucky hit and I'm either dead or in the ICU. So what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to escape from all these zombies, but I have hardly any stamina, so I have to start doing this speed walking thing, which kind of is abusing the system. I'm not proud of it, and it kept reminding me of something when I was doing it.
Disgrace to the man race. It's time to run like a real man. Take that, Speedwalker. Do it again, sucker. And there's gonna be trouble with the capital Mr. T. Snickers, get some nuts.
Well, I would hope that Mr. T would understand that I'm under an incredible amount of pressure right now. So if I have to speedwalk, I have to speedwalk. I'm also making a beeline for the prison, which is what we've selected for our fort. I'm not stopping too much to go around because this is, by the time I've recorded this one, this is about the 10th time. Boom! I knocked down a door. That was random, sorry. This is about the 12th time that I've actually tried to do a run through. Each time I would stop in every single building and try and scavenge for medical supplies. I was coming up with nothing. I would be playing this for about a half hour, get near the fort, and then you saw in the video I put out of my wacky deaths that I was getting nowhere. Every time I'd be starting over, I couldn't save. It was extremely frustrating. So by the time I started this run, I was like, well, fuck it. I'll stop if I can, but the only thing I cared about was finding a blade, which I can now tell you is about impossible on your initial run. If you find one, or you tell me you found one, I'm going to tell you you're a goddamn liar, because I have played through this so many times and never found even a butter knife to utilize against the zombies. The only thing I have found is this pistol, and the only thing that I do stupidly here is going out of my way because I believe that there's a weapon involved somewhere. I will go to great lengths just on the off chance that maybe there's something in there. Which is why I'm running into the sporting goods store, because usually there's something in here. Not this time. I have no training with the pistol, so even if I were to sit there and shoot at Football Zombie and try to handle business to leave myself to go and search it at my convenience, I probably wouldn't kill him. I probably would just attract the attention of more zombies coming in, and it would make it just pointless. I found a couple boxes of ammo here. I'm gonna check through these other ones. The representation of, just because you see a shotgun sitting there on the counter, it doesn't mean you can get it. I don't know if this was just to fuck with you, or whether they had intended to put it in and just never bothered to, But anything you see doesn't mean you can pick it up. If that was the case, you could pick up an M16 every single time you saw a soldier zombie and killed him. So with that frustration out of the way, well, we found a couple boxes of ammo, so it wasn't a complete loss. We were back on the move. I'm not going to be running in a straight line very much. You saw with the speed walking fiasco that you can't have half the town chasing after you, so you kind of have to go in a zigzag fashion throughout the entire city. Now, you can stop and search in every building along the way if you have the patience for that, and if you accept the fact that you probably are going to get killed doing that. Now, what I was telling you about getting stupid, when you see something like this, a truck with a crate in the back of it, usually means that there's a weapon in there. Well, I really want my blade. Maybe it's in this truck. So I'm going to go and try and run around the entire city of zombies just to try and check it out. There's no way for me to get there, though. And by the way, I took one swipe of a baseball bat, and now I'm down to 60%. And I am still dedicated to checking what's in that truck. So I'm going to swing myself around here and try and draw as many zombies away as I can and use this building and cut it close, but they're on to me. They know what I'm doing, and they can't be fooled. They won't just turn around just because I round a corner. So up here, I'm cut off from the front. One of them found their way around behind, so you got to make swift movements here and think of the only escape you can, which is a daring, risking life jump off of a truck. And I'm going to use my gun here, and a miracle occurs that I actually got that shot. And there's nothing in the truck. Now, if you just run away from the truck without actually either taking all or clicking done, that screen that says you cannot move away from the, or you have moved too far away from the container, pops up. You can't shoot anything. You can't do anything except run until you press OK. This can get you killed because you're trying to shoot at zombies and it's trying to make you press OK. So if you see it, click the OK button as fast as you can, or you're on the menu. Now after playing this for a while, you do start to just get ballsy, or just say, fuck this, I'm not afraid of zombies, I'm gonna run in here. I mean, really, hammer time? What am I doing in the tool shop? What do I really need in here? I'm tricking myself into really believing that there's something that I want in here, and that's why I'm just wandering aimlessly around, because I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing in here. I'm sure there was a reason, you know, but there's 5 zombies chasing after me now, and I haven't even checked for anything. And Soccer Momsy went and climbed over the chest, so I really need to get out of here. Boom, bust down another door. Herculean. Alright, that's the prison up there. We've made it the majority of the way to the prison. It wasn't as easy, and it wasn't quite as exciting as I'd like it to be. I'd love to have had myself blast through this entire city and leave, you know, dead zombies in my entire wake, but I'll take what I can get, especially right now. Until I can get a stronger weapon, there's not going to be much of me, you know, taking on the zombie apocalypse. This one you can't really rest until you get right there. We're going to wrap it up now, and in the next section, we'll continue on.